Hey everybody, this is Live's Dead coming to you with another broadcast. I am a little bit late in the picking phase, but what we have right now is the initial bans and a couple of the first picks. We have Lycanthrope plus CK plus Nature's Prophet being banned out. Morphling is a first ban from Empire. Interesting. Lone Druid and finally a Darkseer. So these are interesting, actually the interesting bans coming out from Empire. They didn't ban out Chen Enchantress, and they actually didn't get picked up at all yet. Okay, so Empire could probably pick them up if they wanted to. Leshrac and Shadow Demon are going to be the first pickups. We have the Leshrac. That's a pretty common. Okay, so that's a pretty common pickup actually. On the Next.kz side, it is, sorry, I didn't get to introduce it yet. It is Next.kz versus Empire, and I am Love is Dead. Anyways, a Leshrac plus Shadow Demon combo is popular because of the disruption, plus the Leshrac stun is guaranteed after disruption because they're not moving and you can figure out where they're going to be. And on the Empire side, we have Invoker picked up plus Windrunner and Beastmaster. So that is a lot of stun. Invoker can do anything, but the Windrunner and Beastmaster both have a good amount of stun. Beastmaster is very powerful with his axes and his aura, plus his ability to scout is extremely useful. Kind of thinking like ganking for Empire. And Next.kz has it open. They could do carry or they could do push. It's up to them what they want to do. Morphling has been banned out, though. He's been really popular the last couple of weeks. And maybe we'll see an anti-mage come back. Faceless Void never comes in, although I kind of like to see... Yeah, there's got to be some way you could work a Faceless Void in there. He's so powerful. He gets late game. Broodmother got through the ban pool, and they're going to be lurking at that pushing lineup. That does... You could still put in a carry if you really, really wanted to, but I would think that Next.kz is going to be going for a pushing lineup. And Empire now has that information and can ban out some big pushers like Tinker's been a good one lately. Clinks was popular at DreamHack about a month ago. Was it about a month ago? 3 weeks? So he was popular for a short amount of time. It sort of fell off. It started with the International. I think he started coming through. Teams started making shots for him. They're going to ban on anti-mage, so they're a little bit worried about the carry potential that Next.kz has. They have banned out 3 big carries. Crystal Maiden is the support ban. Empire could have used that to have even more stun. Vengeful Spirit is still available, however, plus Earthshaker if they are going to go for big ganks. Remains to be seen. Final bans are up. And there's 10 seconds left. They've been pretty quick about these so far. Next.kz and Empire, I'm not really completely familiar with. So I don't know what their lineups are. Off the top of my head, I can't predict like who's going to be taking what role. But that is why I'm casting these, so I can figure it out. I haven't seen a whole lot of these teams. I know the name. I know Blow Your Brain. I did cast one Next.kz game. They can play really, really strong. They can play a really strong game if they're together. Their lineup still is pretty open. Both teams' lineups are still pretty open. I haven't locked down a particular strategy, and it looks like Empire is trying to figure out, get into Next.kz's head, like say like, what are you guys doing? What are you doing, man? I need to figure this out so we can ban out this. We're gonna ban out Lich, so perhaps that means they're gonna go carry. They have that ability to do so. Sand King is gonna be pick up. I haven't seen a whole lot. I haven't cast his game with Sand King in a little while. I love playing him. He's pretty fun. And Enigma is going to be the final ban out from Next.kz. They don't want to have that huge combination of Sand King plus, but that would leave out like no carry. So Why would they have picked up Enigma? Or perhaps they banned it and then Sand King was the other pickup. So they either wanted Sand King or Enigma. They don't have any carry and they don't have a whole lot of push. It's really just full-on ganking from Empire. Invoker could take a really hard carry role, I suppose, if they play it correctly, but usually Invoker is just sort of the jack of all trades. And Venomancer is going to be the pickup, so that leaves no hard carry for them. And Tinker is going to be the pickup from Next.kz, so they're going full push. Earthshaker is going to be... He's always powerful. He's going to be able to deal a lot of stun, which should be able to lock down Empire's heroes pretty well. Especially if they can get... if they can find Sand King before he sets off his freaking ultimate. But you have that... Look at this AoE. You got the Venomancer plus the Sand King ultimate. Those two ultimates together combined with Beastmaster for that initial stun. And he can get a good amount. He can get a number of heroes with that stun. So that's a lot of AoE damage. They're going to be looking for early ganks. This is going to be a powerhouse of a game. I'm really not sure how they're going to lane it though, because I have no idea what their plan is. They don't have a jungler at all. Windrunner's usually taking a solo lane as a jungler, but there is no jungler. Sand King can't go solo. We have Beastmaster. He can take the middle lane. Venomancer is usually some type of support. And I guess Blow Your Brain Invoker is going to be looking for a big Invoker. Okay, so they're going to be running a tri-lane on top with Invoker plus Sand King and Venomancer. They're going to take... Scandal is going to be playing... Windrunner didn't introduce him. Blow Your Brain is on Invoker. We have Always Wanna Fly. He's playing Venomancer. Jackal is on Sand King. And in bottom lane we have J4. So they're going to be tri-laning, and then these two single lane heroes are going to be taking the typical solo lanes. Mantis is going to be on Tinker. On bottom lane, Earthshaker seems to be roaming around. He's going to be playing by Stallcat. Lucky is taking up the Shadow Demon. Equal is Leshrac, and Reese is Broodmother. Broodmother's going to take the solo lane top. He's going to be looking... Reeves is going to be looking to control this entire jungle. Is going to have a little bit of a difficult time with doing that. Invoker has not revealing himself where he is. But he's going to have a little bit of trouble doing that against a tri-lane, I think. Although... that would leave Broodmother to get a lot of levels early on against the three of them. We shall see how that turns out. We have first initiation coming out right on here from Scandal, plus the stun combo. Even though and then the illusion's dealing her half. Yeah, she lost about half damage right there as soon as she got into lane. I haven't seen a Windrunner middle lane solo actually in a very long time. And Broodmother is... I'm going to be waiting for this initiation, because they should be able to take out Broodmother with this if they get off a cold snap. And it looks like we're going to be having a jungling Invoker. I haven't seen this before. I didn't actually know he could do this. No, he can't fully do that, I don't think. He has to pull creeps in to be able to do that. And they're going to be denying... Oh, okay, so they got a double pull action. So they pulled the creeps from this way, took out this camp, and then pulled in this camp up here. And so they're just going to be denying that full thing of XP. And then they're going to be taking this lane and pulling it in, stopping Broodmother from getting anything, giving all of it to Sand King. He has 4 last hits already. Interesting decision up here. So Broodmother has figured out what's going on. Not quite happy about it. Put down a Sentry Ward. They're playing huge against this Broodmother. And oh, it looks like Beastmaster is cut out. Hey, look at this. You are stuck, man. They're going to try to take him out, but they're not able to deal enough damage in order to stop him. And he's able to get away. Earthshaker now has 2 clarities left. Pops off one of them. We got pretty standard here on Broodmother. Sand King going with Caustic Finale, which is great against Broodmother. You just load them up onto each creep. And once they explode, it's raining damage. And with the Spiderlings, that deals a lot of damage. So Broodmother's only level 2 right now versus, yeah, so the level 3, actually, Sand King is out leveling her so far. They have been punishing to her. This middle lane combo right here still isn't able. Windrunner is very hard to kill. She has 6 last hits actually versus 4, so she's actually doing really well. Not giving up last hits and not staying out of lane. Brewmaster only has 1 last hit. And that's a little screwed up. Because any team I click on, it says it's going to, it only looks at the Radiant. So we have Heat-Seeking Missile plus March of the Machines. Going to look for Mantis to get early farm. He does have his Soul Ring up, the early farm on him, and they're going to try to go in and block him off again as well. But Tinker is not there. Just going to deal some harassment damage. Make sure he stays out of lane so that Tinker can get farmed up and get his Boots of Travel. Boots of Travel will allow him to push around the map as much as he wants without any stopping. There is no stopping a Boots of Travel. Tinker... Oh, of course they're stopping him, but you know what I mean. He's pretty cool. Pretty cool guy. Pretty cool guy. Let me see what they're trying to do here. Invoker is level 4 now, so he is doing well, actually, in the jungle. Pulling up, he's going to pull them up. Is he going to get them, actually? Yeah, he does get them. So they're denying as much XP as possible as they can to Broodmother with this jungling Invoker. Something I wouldn't expect to be saying. He is out of regen items, and Lucky seems to be just, yep, the regen rune is there. He's gonna go pick it up for himself. He has basically nothing as well, and Windrunner is gonna run herself away. Gonna try to chase her a little bit, some poison, misses the poison. Try to keep her out of lane. She's level 5 though versus 2 level 3s. So yeah, she's still been doing well. 21 last hits on the Tinker. How many last hits does well, it's hard to say exactly because he's in the jungle, but he only has 12 last hits. So waiting for the pull to come up. Gonna do another double pull, I think. Yeah. And this creep wave is going to always want to fly. 1-1-1 so far with Venomancer in his skills. Sand King going with the Burrow Strike plus Caustic Finale. Not really worried about getting away, so doesn't really need a Sandstorm. Oh, we got Sunstrike coming out. Gonna miss. But Beastmaster is caught out yet again by Earthshaker. And Tinker doesn't want to go away from this. Hasn't set off his Heat-Seeking Missiles yet. Probably gonna wait for a kill on that. And a couple more right clicks if they can get a couple more. There it is. It's available. And I think it's gonna be a kill. Earthshaker takes the first blood.
First blood, and you had better get used to it.
Yeah, Earthshaker, you better get used to it. First blood. You big man, Earthshaker. Broodmother, like, got nothing. Can't help you out. Nine last hits versus 25 on the Sand King. Not even out leveling. Not even out leveling Sand King. This is an interesting strategy again. Broodmother just doesn't know what to do. They're like, hey guys, they're doing double jungle. I'm pulling all my creeps. What am I going to do about this? You have stun out here from Windrunner, but Invoker is now coming in. And Earthshaker is going to stop her. And wow. Leshrac gets the kill on her. Looking to continue on Blow Your Brain here. Split Earth misses. If that would hit, that would have been a lot of damage. Probably wouldn't have secured a kill, though, because he doesn't have enough mana or time to pop off his rest of his abilities. This bottom lane is pushed in. J4 is having a bit of a problem. And March of the Machines, look at how much damage that thing can deal. Gonna try to send him back, try to send back Mantis as much as possible with the axes, but not able to push him off too much. They're pushing this top lane with what does he have for the Plague Wards? I wonder if he's gonna go max Plague Wards. So max like tower control. I think this bottom tower is just gonna pretty much uncontested. There's not a whole lot that Beastmaster can do about this. Doesn't have too many items. Only has a stout shield. Whereas this Soul Ring on Mantis is gonna allow him to just continue to spam off his irritating spells. I don't know what Invoker's got. He's got Phase Boots finish up, so the mobility on him. Perhaps they're going to play ganking. Roll with him. Stalklad is up here, and Invoker's going to find him. Probably going to start. He only has Sunstrike available to him. Cold Snap has now been switched up, and it looks like they're going to be hard to get this kill if they don't bring someone else in. Earthshaker's looking around. He doesn't have a TP scroll. Invoker knows he's somewhere around here. Here he goes. Finds himself again, and 5 seconds left until Cold Snap. If Cold Snap pops off, it's going to be a kill on Stallcat, but it's a long time for that. 2 more clicks. Or is it one more? One more finishes it off. Earthshaker really couldn't get away from that one. Now he's going to go up against Tinker, who is 1 level above him, so not too bad. Invoker can certainly deal with that. Maxing out March of the Machines plus Heat-Seeking Missile, which is just... What are you going to do, man? What are you going to do about it? Boots of Travel aren't up on him. He needs 550 gold or 570 gold left until he gets that. Ooh, we got a kill up here. Broodmother is going to be taking out Sand King. Shadow Demon is killed by Sand King, though. A little bit of a trade, and now in here we have... Oh, Venomancer is going to go down to Leshrac, no problem. Leshrac getting pretty big. Pretty big with these kills. He's got Mana Boots finished up. Doesn't have a whole lot else. Just has a lot of mana regen, so his ganking potential is pretty huge. Wonder if he's going to try to go on a Windrunner here. Needs an initial stun, though. Unless Windrunner stands still. What's he waiting for? Come on, do it. Do it. Yeah, we got a first stun. We got the Edict popped off, plus a second stun. And final right click is going to finish her off. Fall by my edict. And they're going to get this kill on Mantis. Cold Snap plus axes are going to fly out. The Venomancer Venomous Gale misses, but Invoker gets the final right click on that action. Radiant's top tower is under his attack. Does that means something? Dominating. Leshrac middle lane gets... Where was Leshrac? Where did he die? Ah, he just got caught out in the river. Beastmaster looking to skill Wild Axes plus Call of the Wild yet. They are only level 5. They do have a lot of level 6 heroes. A lot of mid-game potential. Earthshaker does have Echo Slam up. Deciding to go Max Fissure first. Windrunner, Max Power Shot, looking for a Shackle Shot, and gets a little bit of Windrun. She's having a little bit of trouble, so I'm doing that. Leshrac doing his QE combo. Pretty standard. Gonna look for... I'm gonna be interested. I wonder if I'll catch it, if he's gonna go get the Lightning Storm or decide to go with stats at level 10. Although I would he's level 9, so alright, yeah, he did put something into Pulse Nova. I'm trying to keep them back. And it looks like is Empire gonna go down? He does go down. Earthshaker gets the final right click on that one, but we got a TP in here from Sand King to push the lane back. Oop, I am sorry, I just hit my mic. Sorry about that. And the ultimate popped out from him. It looks like Tinker's gonna go down to this, and he does. I guess you do have enough time. I didn't actually know that, and I should have known it, but if you do land the stun and you pop off your epicenter, you have enough time for it to set off. Let's see, so that's duration. Stun duration is 2.17, and the channeling time I think is 2 seconds. Yeah, so if you Burrow Strike in, you have just enough time to start off your epicenter if you're alone, and you can ensure a kill that way. So I didn't know that, and that's interesting, and I will remember that. Plus, I don't think the stun doesn't actually account for the time that you're spent in the air, so you have a little bit longer than 2 seconds to pop off your ultimate. So if you do it right, you might be able to start off your epicenter right before they are able to rejoin. Pause coming out here. Shadow Demon yet again has nothing. Doesn't even have boots. Shadow Demon never has anything. They just use him. He just gets used. And Invoker looking to finish up his Drum of Endurance. Leshrac has the Ogre Club, so Maybe he's going with the BKB before Bloodstone. Top tower has fallen. They have left Broodmother alone for like 10 seconds, and she takes a tower, as usual. There's Tri-Lane coming up here to deal with her. They don't have any vision available, only one sentry ward all the way back down there. It's just kind of low on time. Leshrac coming up here, going to stun up Sand King, and they're going to go on him. Pops off the ultimate. He's able to get himself away, though. Sunstrike coming in, misses. He's going to make himself invisible, and one more right click would finish off Leshrac, but he sends off his bottle, and Blow Your Brain now caught out. The Shackle trying to stop Reeves from finishing off Blow Your Brain, and Blow Your Brain gets away, so no kills in that engagement right there, unless they are going to try to finish this off, and they need something. They need to be just within range, and oh my god, there's like 16 HP left. Oh, slow. One, there it goes. And now Scandal is trying to push them away. And ooh, Venomancer, what are you doing, bud? What are you doing, bud? Oh, Invoker is going to be finished off by Earthshaker. Earthshaker is going to TP himself out, but Reeves is in here, as well as Shadow Demon with a double damage rune. 14 seconds left on the Disruption. They're not going to have that available, but Leshrac comes in to finish off the kill. So that went the way of Next.kz. Just their positioning during the team fight was what was able to win them this battle. They kind of pick at each other, and then with that smoke, Shadow Demon and Earthshaker is able to get those kills. I think it's time to look at the gold graph. Gold graph, Favor the Radiant by 2k if so, going up. Wow, a little over 5k experience gold, but it's going up sharply. Beastmaster doing his farming thing, getting the ancients. One thing I have to remember is that when I'm casting, I'm not playing the TF2 Scout, so I shouldn't be moving the camera as if I am trying to kill another Scout with my Scout in TF2. It's just a really bad habit of mine, and I apologize if I make anyone nauseous. And I miss what's going on bottom lane. That happened really quickly, but Tinker was taken out. Beastmaster was finished off by Leshrac, and they're trying to get themselves away. Blow Your Brain is now coming back in. He's going to go down to this. No way he can escape from this one. Not exactly sure why he decided to turn around. Maybe he was going to try to get the deny on the tower, but that doesn't work for them. And Windrunner is now here to push in the lane. I don't think Leshrac is going to try to go on her, although he does out-level her by 3 levels. And now, what was that? That was just her Windrun popping off. Okay. So they're going to keep continuing to pressure this tower, and the Edict is available when they decide to go on it. Only a Beastmaster up here to stop it. Does look like Venomancer has a haste rune and has a Gem of True Sight for Invoker, but not going to engage. They are going to back away from this opportunity. And I think Mantis, yes, Mantis does now have boots of travel, so he'll be all over the map. You can look to see him anywhere. Anywhere there are creeps and no one else is there, well, Tinker will be there. And now we have Empire grouping up, looking for a tower, looking for some kills. Leshrac is going to come inside. That's going to be spotted out by Invoker. Invoker is going to start off with a Cold Snap. Cold Snap set off as well as Edict. And Leshrac is going to try to TP himself out. He's going to make it. They know what's happening now, and it looks like they're just going to give up the tower. Reeves could start a full push up here. Hasn't really been commanding. I haven't been watching, but I don't think he's been quite commanding the jungle as much as he would like to be. Mantis waiting for the creep wave to push in. Max March of the Machines. Max missiles. Invoker not getting the farm he needs. Also not getting the levels he needs in order to be able to carry this game. Sand King is the highest level, so their strategy just isn't coming together like they would want it to. And now disruption up here. They're going to get him with the stun, and then the ultimate from Leshrac as well as Edict. And Invoker is going to go down. He's not going to be able to continue to... There's like 3 carry heroes on the Next.kz side. So Tinker you can kind of look at him as a carry, I suppose. I guess he's more of a pusher. But Leshrac can definitely carry in this lineup. Broodmother can definitely carry in this lineup. Empire is doing a good job of trying to maintain map control, but they're going to have starting to run into a lot of problems now. And then the Epicenter plus, and it doesn't look like they're going to be able to finish off Earthshaker. Earthshaker comes off with an Echo Slam. Now he gets shackled to a tree, and he goes down. And now Jackal is trying to get himself away. Jackal's trying to get himself away. He has only a couple hit points left, and Scandal is going to come in here, looking to finish off, looking to keep them back. They are able to save Jackal, though. Earthshaker did go down in that fight. Was able to turn it around, though. Surprised initiation, wasn't able to finish them off. But yeah, Sand King really, he's not a carry. He doesn't need big levels. And since he is hugely farmed, way more than Invoker, I don't know how that's going to work out for them. That's a lot of farm on a Sand King. Comparatively to anyone else in the match. You know, like, try to look for Reeves here. They should have... He's going to try to finish up his Orchid. He's going to have his Orchid soon. They're going south when they need to go north in order to find him. What are you doing, Courier? What are you doing, man? Oh, you almost got killed. You almost got killed. Empire's doing a great job of pushing team fights and things like that, but I just don't know if they have the potential to be able, the ganking potential to be able to finish off this carry lineup. Leshrac is now level 12 and is very powerful. Doesn't have a Bloodstone yet, however. Although getting close, I think 1, 2, just needs it's the final item. Can't remember. Yeah, just needs to finish up a Perseverance, and he's got the Bloodstone. Just gonna disassemble his boots, get that energy booster, turn that into a point booster. Not a point booster. Whatever. Whatever, man. I don't need it. I don't care. I don't need to memorize everything. Top lane is gonna be pushed in. They get a Venomancer has maxed out his Plague Wards. I was almost thinking early on, I was like, are they gonna make like a carry Venomancer? It's been done in pubs. I've never seen it in competition though. Max Plague Wards are hard to get rid of, especially when they keep getting popped off every couple of seconds. So that pushing power from them, they're really doing a good job of maintaining map control. Even though the gold in favor of the Radiant as well as the XP, they've been playing very smartly with the heroes that they have available to them. Sand King has a Blink Dagger plus Green Health. I wonder if he's going to look for a Vanguard, perhaps? Try to be able to tank up more damage. Beastmaster doesn't have a whole lot of farm. Venomancer probably doesn't have anything, just Gem of True Sight. Scandal is going for the Mechanism, hasn't gotten to Force Staff yet. Invoker has finished up his Drum of Endurance finally, but only has Phase Boots and Drum. What they need is damage. They need good teamfight damage. But I think Empire is not going like the full teamfight action. They're just trying to split push whenever possible. That Echo Slam is going to finish off Echo Slam, and Sand King gets popped off pretty quickly. Always Want to Fly is looking pretty bad. This stun and long Split Earth is going to finish off Always Want to Fly. Windrunner goes down as well, although I didn't see where that happened. It's right over here. Probably got to finish off with this March of the Machines. I'm not sure if Empire was going for the full split push rather than ganking. We got 3 TPs coming in, and they're gonna try to get themselves a Beastmaster, but they do need some kind of stun. Does anyone have it? They do get the Earthshaker plus the Split Earth combo, and then Earthshaker takes out Beastmaster. How many kills does Earthshaker have? Earthshaker has 6 kills. He has. The only one of the more of them is Leshrac. He has 8 deaths though. What are kills looking like on the Empire side? Still, they 7 versus 19, so that's gonna be tough for them. Given the way the team fights have been going, I'm still surprised that Empire isn't. Well, okay, that's pretty tough, especially in the last couple minutes. And now that stun coming out from Sand King, plus the epicenter, they're gonna try to get. And Broodmother's gonna try to get out, but not able to do so. So Sand King, he's powerful every 2 minutes. He's a real problem. But once that ultimate is down, they're able to push in. But Venomancer goes down to Shadow Demon. Voker looking for a BKB at this point, I think, or maybe he's looking for his Aghanim Scepter. Vanguard finished up on Jackal, so he's looking to carry. He's looking to tank and carry. Beastmaster has a soul ring, has a cloak. Could get that magic damage from pipe? That would be pretty good. That magic block, magic resistance, magic. You know what I'm talking about. From Pipe of Insight would be good because Leshrac is magic damage through and through. As the mechanism is now finished up on Windrunner. Shadow Demon actually has some bracers, power treads. Nice. Got some items. Orchid Malevolence finish up on Broodmother, so she's able to silence whoever the heck she wants. Earthshaker gets another kill on Beastmaster, although I missed it while I was looking around. Anyone else interesting that we could look at over here? Over here. What do you finish up, man? You got a recipe for the Black King bar, but you haven't finished up your Mithril hammer. And this bottom lane is going to be pushed in. Tinker is going to start off with some March of the Machines. Setting off one set. Oh, and a Shackle gets nice on Mantis with a Sunstrike plus Power Shot. And then, man, gets Force Staffed into the jungle, and now Jackal is going to look pretty low. He's going to be able to get away, but Beastmaster is going to stun up Mantis. Mantis goes down, and Sand King is able to get away. Tinker finished off right there, so they play very smartly. That could have gone the wrong way for them. They could have lost some heroes, but they actually pulled off a kill on Tinker and defended their tower. So they have great coordination. Great coordination. I'm kind of surprised that I didn't mention this before, but both Chen and Enchantress got through the pool. Both Chen and Enchantress got through the pool. Interesting. This metagame keeps changing, and with these new heroes coming out, I'm just surprised. I don't know what's going to happen. What is going to happen when, like, Luna... I'm excited to see how the thing changes. And what happens when this game comes out? Are they going to keep releasing new heroes, continually changing up the metagame, or are they just going to leave it for a little while and just kind of let it go and see? And I wonder, once all the heroes are out and the world of Dota itself isn't exactly changing week by week, how the metagame will evolve on its own. I didn't really follow the Dota 1 scene, but I'm just kind of trying to think of like what teams are going to be able to think up as. I saw someone saying that Ursa is coming back into the scene. Haven't seen a game with him, and I was kind of interested to do so. He has so much physical damage. I did see one game with him, but I don't really think it was a very serious game. They're trying to, I think Darrow was trying to do like a level 1 Roshan, but Mouse Sports just wouldn't let them, and it was just kills, and I don't really think it was like a completely serious game. It goes on the Premier League. Anyways, Broodmother in here middle lane looking to get these towers, but Sand King is using his Caustic Finale, able to farm them up and stop that push. They're just trying to defend as much as possible and look for a weak point in Next.kz's strategy. When they find a hero out of place, they will kill it. Tinker is able to go anywhere in this top tier 1 tower. Is going to be pushed in by Invoker. So it looks like more like an Eastern style game so far, where there aren't big team fights, no one with like a huge hard carry, and this kind of takes some time to work down each other's towers. Shaco coming out here on Shadow Demon, and we have a stun followed up with a a Sunstrike, but now the ultimate popped off here from Venomancer. And we have a stun coming out on Sand King. He's going to be kept off. The Epicenter is dealing a lot of damage. Gets himself Windrunner as well as something. I missed it. Sorry. But it looks like Next.kz lost 2 heroes versus just losing a Windrunner for the Empire side. So as I said, this coordination on the Empire side has really been doing it for him. Invoker is now stunned up, but Empire comes himself in, blinks himself in, gets a stun off. BKB is popped off. Jackal goes down, but the rest of the team is here to finish off Broodmother. They do get the tower, though. Leshrac is now here, gonna stun up Beastmaster, pulse off the ultimate, gonna finish off Beastmaster, but Leshrac goes down, and Tinker is now blinked himself. Sent himself in, setting off the rockets. Going to be really long range here. Venomancer very low on life. So Empire, despite their best efforts, have lost the map control. And this is power of Tinker. You can just roam around, figure out where there's a weak spot, and go exploit it. Phase boost finish up on Windrunner. Tinker has a ultimate orb, so perhaps going for a Scythe of Vice. Scythe of Vice would be pretty much a game breaker, I think, if they're able to get it. XP graph actually gone back down in favor of the Dire, and dropped from a little above 10k to just a little above 6k, and now we have gold graphs down to about a 5k. I mean, if Empire can keep doing this and just making sure their team fights don't go their way, they might have something they can pull together. What has been finished off here? We have a Demon Edge. Ooh. Why are you getting a Demon Edge? Blow your brain. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Tinker up here getting pretty big. 164 last hits. Invoker has 148 last hits. And we got some action here bottom lane. It looks like Sand King has been taken out by, or Shadow Demon, just taken out by Sand King, and Leshrac popping out BKB and following Empire around. Should be able to get this till, no problem. The ultimate is so powerful. Bloodstone finish up on Leshrac, and it looks like they're going to try to go on Jackal. Jackal. Come on. Come on, buddy. You know we're doing this. You know we're doing this. Come on in. And they're going to go for Roshan. They have a slight advantage with Beastmaster down. The ultimate is available, however, on Sand King. BKBs are 1, 2. We already have Equal popped off his BKB, and so them two have BKB, so Broodmother will be able to withstand that. Here we go. We got the Epicenter coming down here, and when they do catch themselves off Equal, Shadow Strike pushing off Earthshaker, and Broodmother takes out Sand King. Yeah, Broodmother got that kill. Sand King is now down for 51 seconds. Roshan hasn't been finished off yet, but now he's going to get slow on Venomancer. It looks like they're going to lose Venomancer as well because he's pretty weak. It finished off by Shadow Demon. Empire. J4 now needs to run away from this. And Broodmother is not finished off yet. I don't think Broodmother was able to tank up that full amount of damage. And this is what Empire has been doing a pretty good job of just... They've been doing a good job of giving... sort of hassling Next.kz, but they just don't have the heroes or levels to be able to really push through and win these team fights and things like that. Did have a nice initiation there with Earthshaker plus Sand King, but wasn't able to actually finish off a hero. Ooh, now Empire getting force staffed in. Sorry, J4 getting force staffed in. Leshrac is just actually an illusion, so they know where they are, and we got a Shackle out here to Reeve, stop him getting hit from Roshan. And we have March of the Machines coming out to stop them from coming down the way. Roshan is starting to get on low life with this Aegis of the Immortal that they're probably going to put on Broodmother, which they do. They're going to be able to make a strong push in. And here we go. They're not even going to stop Skullcat getting Beastmaster. Disruption to stun up. Now Leshrac, is he available? No, he is not here. But Skullcat getting finishes off, and the Epicenter comes out, going to finish off Skullcat, and Shadow Demon now gets finished off as well. Blow your brain here with a BKB popped off, and Leshrac has to has to run away. And our Sand King coming in, he's going to stun up. That's 3 kills. 3 kills. Oh, the team fight and the coordination from Empire just really is top notch. It's just impeccable. They aren't Next.kz aren't able to get the kills that they really should be having. XP graph went up in 12k, but then came back down in favor a little bit. Still has a major advantage. 10k is nothing to scoff at 30 minutes into the game. This tower going to be pushed in by Mantis. And I think it's going to be a trade. They're going to be doing this. There we go. I thought I saw a little bit of backdoor protection coming out, so they get a tier 2 trade. So it's not that bad. But Skullcat going to be caught out here by Earthshaker. Not Skullcat, Windrunner. Windrunner was going to be caught out. I'm not sure why I saw Skullcat only. If they can get a barracks, though, this is what I was about to say, is if they do get a barracks, Next.kz, that would be a huge deciding factor in this game so far. They are having a hard time keeping them out. Empire is having a hard time keeping Next.kz out of their area. And just waiting for it to happen. We have a Monkey King bar on Invoker. Nice. That gives him a little bit of mini bash, so he doesn't have to use Cold Snap at all. Can use a different spell. And now we have Lucky seeing what he does. He puts down an Observer Ward. So they have vision inside the base. They can see this, I think. And they're going to be... I'm going to push in. The Venomancer is going to be able to stop this push. Sort of... Yeah, the Eastern sort of philosophy of Dota so far is to play it safe in terms of going into the base. Has become pretty popular, especially with MTW in the West, especially with MTW winning so well with this strategy. Teams have been a little more prudent about what they decide to do and how they decide to move into the base at what time. It's become a huge turtling battle. Items, we have a Blink Dagger up on Earthshaker. Broodmother has an Orchid, plus Demon Edge is going to be up on her. That's where the Demon Edge is going. I thought it was going to Invoker for a second when I first saw it, because I didn't see the Broodmother was in the lane. Or was it going to Invoker? I can't remember. And they're just waiting to push it in. Those rockets they work from such a long range. It's incredible. And they're just going to wait and wait and wait until something happens. Until someone makes one mistake. And then once one mistake has occurred, one hero goes down, then the other team has to either, one team has to back off or something. But these Venomancer Plague Wards, such a huge counter push available right there. And now perhaps they see Invoker is up here in the top lane. It looks like they do, and Leshrac is going to go in with a haste rune set off. Tornado is going to stop him from moving, but they do get him sheeped up and now force-staffed him away. They're going to look to kill him off. BKB set off, and we have a Beastmaster ultimate, and whoa, Leshrac goes down. Venomancer ultimate popped off. Earthshaker goes down. And we have focus here on... Alright, Broodmother is now shackled up, and looks like she's going to be able to live through this. Nope, she goes down. And now Jaggel's gonna try to run away. He burrow strikes Lucky. They're gonna finish off Lucky. That fight definitely went the way of Next.kz. I'm sorry, that fight went the way of Empire. Next.kz only has Tinker alive, and he is continuing to do his job, pushing the lanes out. Sorry if there's a little bit of glitch right there. I had a little bit of a problem, and then realized that I was really getting about late for work, so I had to stop the broadcast and restart it. But I'm back here finishing it off, and hopefully there's not too much of a difference. And as they're pushing in these two lanes, top lane and middle lane, Sand King extremely adept at being able to push lanes in. Blow Your Brain is pushing in the top lane. And it looks like they're going to back off. They weren't, even though they had a full team fight that went their way, there's still not much they can really do. Although their lanes were pushed in, Roshan wasn't up, and it just would have, by the time they got to the base to try to push in, the rest of Next.kz was back into the fray. So Next.kz has to watch out. They did lose that team fight pretty badly, and they don't want to give things like that. They don't want to continue to keep giving things like that to Empire. The gold graph after that comes down to almost only about 1,000 gold, and now the XP graph has been dropping. It is now almost on par. They're about 3K difference. Empire might be able to pull this back, as I've been saying. They've been doing really well coordinating their team fights and making sure that they jump on any mistakes that Next.kz make. And it looks like Next.kz are holding off right now because, I don't know, maybe they keep losing and they don't want to they want to play a little more defensive. After a near team wipe, I guess you get a little bit gun shy. But Broodmother has abandoned her... that does not have the command of the jungle right now, so they either want to take a Rax, or she's not really farming. Reeves isn't really farming, so they're probably trying to group for take a Rax as soon as possible. This middle tower doesn't have any damage. Top tower doesn't have any damage. None of the towers have any damage. A Venomancer is able to stop these any advance they make on pushing, so she's gonna go into the jungle right now and try to get some farm in here, but she doesn't have any of her webs up here, so we'll see what Reeves continues to do with Broodmother. We'll just blow your brain. Has finished up a Monkey King bar, as I said, and still just he has about 3K gold. I think they're going to be saving for buybacks. So they're going to be quite a little while before you see some big items come up because they want to have all that money available. And Venomancer doesn't have a whole lot. J4, let's see, we got some action going on here. We got Epicenter has actually popped off for this, and Tinker pops off his BKB, but he is roared and stunned up. He's losing a lot of life for this, but Echo Slam is set off. Invoker takes out Leshrac, and we have Broodmother now focused on. She is way in here. She's not going to be able to survive this. She does get herself. They do get a kill on Invoker, but he buys back into the game. And we got some more action down here. Lucky Sunstrike coming in, but is not able to hit. Jackal, he goes in biz and is able to get get another kill. So there's yet another team fight going the way of Empire. They've been playing a very solid game. Blade right now, that cost him about 1,000 gold, a little over 1,000 gold. Now they're going to be able to push in this lane. They have 40 seconds. Well, let's see. They have about 20 seconds where Leshrack's up. That could be enough time. Earthshaker is here to push them back, but he can't do a whole lot. Only just send off a fissure. They use their fortifications right now. And Venomancer setting up his wards. This tower should go down. I don't see why it wouldn't. They might actually be able to get a Rax. And it looks like they're going to get it. Oh, we have another Earthshaker stun to try to stop them. It slows them down for a couple seconds. But they do get one Rax. Are they going to continue? We have a stun out on Sand King, and Leshrack is chasing him with his ultimate. Venomancer comes in, sets up his Venom scale to slow Leshrack down. Stallcat coming in with a nice fissure, catching 3 of them, but it's not going to be enough. Do deal some damage to this top Rax, and we have Blow Your Brain getting stunned up here from Mantis, and BKB is popped off on him. Next BKB is popped off on Tinker, but he's not able to get away in time. The Forged Spirits plus Invoker is just right click, is able to take him down. And Roshan is now available, so the Empire side decided to go for that. So what was I saying about what was I saying about Sand King not being a carry? Because he seems to be doing really well. It's interesting to me because I did not expect them to be able to do this well. I think they now have the advantage in XP. Yeah, they do, and it's gone way in favor of them with all these kills. Equal now caught out and roared, so they tried to get an Aegis steal, but they're not going to be able to do it. Oh, Reeves here, Epicenter has popped off, and Sand King has finished off Leshrack. Now Reeves is caught out. He's not going to be able to survive this. He goes down, and Jackal is going to be chasing Shadow Demon, but the ultimate comes out from him. We have a Burrow Strike that's long enough to keep him down, and looks like yet another team fight goes the way of Empire. Yeah, Echo Slayer going to be set off. They're going to try to get a kill on Jackal. Force staffs him away so he can't get the final totem shot. And Windrunner gets the final kill, completing her mega kill. And now that is a full team wipe. So they are looking to push in this bottom lane here. They have about 40 seconds. And they're going to be able to get this Rax, no problem. Wow, a lot of damage coming out here from Invoker, actually. Oh, Tinker is gonna try to get him. He sheeps him up. He get him down to about half health. BKB is popped off, so it's gonna save him from the March of Machines. Or no, it doesn't save him from the March of Machines. I don't think. Or does it? Maybe it does. I think it does. I have to look that up. Magical? March of the Machines. Magical damage. And looks like he's not going to chase him. He's low on health, and now Empire's going to push in this tier 2 tower on bottom lane. And it goes down. About half a second. Now they are TPing themselves back to base. Wonder if they are making purchases. I have Scotty. Wow, I have Scotty up on Invoker. Blow Your Brain has purchased that one. That's going to give him a ton more right-click power. You had a Sight the Vice up on Windrunner. And a Sanj actually on Venomancer. So he actually has some farm. Just a little bit of farm. J4 is a Necronomicon. Not sure when he purchased that one. And Jackal is still at the same setup. I think, what are they going to be waiting for? Where is the Aegis? I forgot to check. I think it's on Invoker. No. Beastmaster? Nope. Venomancer? Where'd it go? Ah, okay. Windrunner has the Aegis. She's going to look to set up a Shackle. I'm not sure why they would wait. They're just going to push in the lanes, and I think they're going to go in for it. And they're going to get Reeves. He's out further than he should be by himself. Lucky is now coming in to save him, but the ultimate popped off from Reeves, so he's going to get some lifesteal back. And I always want to fly. Is taking a lot of damage. Sets off his ultimate before he doesn't actually go down, and then Epicenter popped off is going to be able to help him finish off Tinker. Shadow Demon now goes down. And I think they're looking for Broodmother. They're not going to find her. She is running away. Reese is very low on health. Has 72. And Blow Your Brain is here. Up in the top lane. He's going to be able to get this tower. Oh, Skullcat blinking himself in. But whoa, so much damage. And there's an ethereal bullet, Ghost Scepter to protect himself. And Blow Your Brain now taking a lot of damage, getting stunned up by Earthshaker, and the Leshrac ultimate is dealing a ton of damage to him. He does go down. Equal was able to finish him off, but this bottom lane is now pushed in. Invoker buys back into the game. Again. Has it been like enough time? Huh. Guess time flies when you're having fun, really. Now Reeves is here, going to pop off his ultimate yet again, try to get some damage dealt here. Skullcat with a nice fissure, and Jackal is caught out now. He is going to have to run away. He's going to take a couple more right clicks. Oh, the BKB blocks the stun, and he burrow strikes himself away. And it looks like Windrunner went down in the back of the fight here. Invoker is here yet again, but he's in the middle. Okay, he is not in the middle. He's in the middle of two heroes. Looks like he's going to be caught out. They need some kind of a stun, but his BKB is there to stop any damage, and he's still taking a ton of it. And Venomancer now pops off his ultimate on Reeves. Reeves is going to have to back off. Deafening Blast is going to stop Tinker for a couple seconds, and the stun misses. Skullcat now, his stun does land. Leshrac looking for it, but he is blocked away, not able to get it. The long missiles aren't able to finish him off either. I'm not sure if the missiles hit him, or I didn't see if they hit him, or if they just disappeared. They couldn't have disappeared though. They don't do that. I'm sure you've all seen many times where a projectile in Dota will follow you all the way back to base. They're down one rack. They're down 2 racks in middle lane. They're down 1 racks in the top lane, and they have lost their bottom tier 3 tower. They now have to contend with 2 sets of mega creeps. Not a full set, but a set nonetheless. And Blow Your Brain, he's now level 24. Leshrac here coming to farm this up, and he's gonna go. He's gonna get a cold snap off, and with that Eye of Scotty, really cool new animation, I think, for the right click. And the rest of Next.kz is here to try to keep Invoker back. How much gold does he have? I don't think he has enough for buyback right now, although I don't even think it's up. We have a level 2 Necronomicon on Beastmaster. Always want to fly. He's got his Sanj, and he's just going for the max slow, I think. And Invoker now up here. He gets himself Leshrac. He's just going to try to take this entire team fight. I don't know why, but he goes down. J4 is now going to take a lot of damage. He goes down to Earthshaker. So he only gets Leshrac for that, and now he's down for 90 seconds, as well as Beastmaster. Because I'm pretty sure buyback is nowhere near up, so I'm not exactly sure why they decide to go on that. Should have just waited for the team fight like they've been doing. They've been playing really smart up until they can't keep doing stuff like that, or they will end up having a problem. So what does the Radiant have? They got plate mail up on Tinker. Reeves he's got a javelin now. Maybe he's going for a MKB. Perhaps. And Lucky is just filling himself up with bracers. Not too bad, actually. Usually Shadow Demon has 0 farm, but he's got a little bit of something. What am I missing? Let's see. Earthshaker has his Ghost Scepter, and it looks like Leshrac is working on perhaps a sight device as well. He just purchased Dust. So I'm wondering if they're going to try to make a go of it. Invoker there weren't able to push it at all. They did lose. They did have Equal down for 60 seconds while Invoker was down. So I guess Empire didn't think they were really going to push in while he was down. But Invoker is now back up. I suppose they could wait for the Aegis to come available before they decide to push in. What is the XP graph? XP graph? Yeah, so 20k now in favor of the Dire. Now it's coming back. Coming back actually with a couple kills. Just look at this. Look at this series of kills here. It's just all of them went the way of the Dire and it just pulled the XP graph down. Gold graph now 15k in favor of the Dire. They still need to be making these good plays. Equal has smoked themselves up. They showed themselves up in top lane, I believe. But it really looks like Empire is waiting for the Aegis since they keep congregating themselves around here. I think they're just each team is looking for each other. But now Next.kz has revealed themselves off in middle lane. Really yeah, they're looking for it, and they are just a couple seconds away, actually. They are going to wait for that. Leshek, they are right, Next.kz is right nearby. So Empire does have to be careful when they decide to go in on this. And the power shot is going to fly. That guy's going to reel off. I think Mantis saw that one. So now they know. Now they know where they are. Venomancer popping off his wards, and Roshan is a couple seconds. Here he comes. I think Next.kz no. But it looks like they're not going to be doing anything about it. Empire is going to go on, get a Roshan uncontested. Next.kz have no one available to stop this. In the meantime, they are securing up their lanes.
Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
Here we go. We have Cheese picked up by Invoker and Immortality. Aegis on Windrunner again. Sand King pops off an Invis, so that's dangerous. And we have J4 is invisible as well. He's finished up his level 3 Necronomicon. And they're going to look for this bottom set of racks. And here we go. We got a blink in here. Lucky is going to be initiated on immediately. Sunstrike's going to come out. Sunstrike does hit, and there goes Shadow Demon. We got a Shackle that misses. Equal doesn't latch. It did hit. We got a pipe popped off. Only got the Necronomicon units, and always want to fly. And we're gonna go on this bottom racks here. We have the Lishrak stun to try to stop the creeps from going in, and the ultimate from him is able to do a lot of damage. And Epicenter has popped off, dealing a lot of damage to Lishrak. Blow Your Brain now is in the middle of this, and he is going to be killed. And now Jackal is going to be caught out, and he gets stunned up as well and finished off. So that team fight is lost. Cheese was burned. Aegis wasn't burned. But really, on Windrunner, you just want to make sure that she lives through her initiation Shackle. But that was well defended on Next.kz's side. And the XP graphs is going to go more again in favor of the Radiant. They're down for quite a bit of time. We got 60 seconds. Okay, now Broodmother now has her own MKB. Lucky has some sentry wards. And he put his bracer in his stash so that he can place his sentry wards. Stallcat with his... Oh, he's got a 4-staff plus Ghost Scepter, so he can come into from a very long range. Leshrac has finished up his Scythe of Vice. And Mantis looking like pretty much the same thing, although he does have Shiva's Guard. That's what he turned the plate mail into. Now I always want to fly looking here, trying to decide which lane they're going to be, the Next.kz side is going to be pushing in. Let me see. So oh, Empire is, I didn't realize Empire was sponsored by Adidas. I know Adidas was in the esports league, esports world of gaming. Does that mean that where are the, so there's flags here that would if they had placed them, but where are the rest of the flags for the Radiant? Right, anyways, here we go. Blow Your Brain is now caught out. He is stunned up with Leshrac stun, taking a lot of damage from Equal, and oh man, he's just not able to get away. The Edict plus Pulse Nova deals a lot of damage, although Stallcat is being caught out right now. And Jackal is now sheeped up. He pops off his BKB, trying to look to get away from this. Invoker did buy back into the game. J4 now, he's here. He gets stunned up. And they're doing a lot of... And Invoker is back in here. Going to finish off Equal. Equal goes down. He does have a Bloodstone, so he's not going to... No, actually, he's still down for 70 seconds. And now Shadow Demon goes down as well. And then Beastmaster is finished off by Tinker. But Mantis is going to be caught out by the rest of the team, and he's not going to be able to get away before he expires. 3v2 trade, and it was really just Venomancer and Beastmaster who went down. Oh, they did lose Invoker, and he did have to buy back into the game. Now I think they're going to look for, they really want to take a Rax. Really want to do something. They have about 30 seconds to do it. I don't think that's going to be enough time. We have the ultimate coming out here from Scandal. He goes in and he's going to take out Reeves. Look how much damage that thing can do. Sand King and Stallcat is trying to pop himself in here. He takes a lot of damage from Windrunner. This Veil of Discord plus his Aghanims plus his Epicenter. Well, the Aghanim's going to have to pop off, but combines. Just dealt a lot of damage. It took out Broodmother before she could really do anything about it. He just sold something for 1,000, and he's going to buy a Hyperstone. He is looking to deal some right-click damage. Equal here pushing in this lane. He's going to be an excellent pusher with that ultimate. His Bloodstone only has 3 charges, though. So he's down to, I can't see how much he's down to, but he has a huge mana pool. Oh, now they're going to find him. Equal, you're not in a good spot, man. You're going to get sheeped up. The rest of the team is coming in here. Well, just Invoker is all you need. Sunstrike coming out. He has some right-click damage. He pops off his BKB. Going to wait for that to finish off, and then there should be a Shackle. Yeah, force staffing herself in, and they're going to be a Tornado. Tinker is now here. Pops off his BKB. And now Scandal needs to gotta be careful. Jackal is in here. He's dealing his right-click damage, and Wanna-Fly comes in to slow him up. I think we have lost Leshrac. Now Stallcat coming in one at a time. They're gonna be taken out. Venomancer ultimate popped off, and there goes Stallcat. GG is actually called for that. Interesting. That was not a good team fight. That really... Yeah, Leshrac was caught out. They could have just lost Leshrac and be done with it. And then that would be it. And then they would just lose Leshrac instead of losing 3 heroes and calling the GG. Empire did play extremely well in this game. All their team fights were coordinated well. And they overcame their initial problems. Apparently, Reeves loves Shiva. So, I am Love is Dead, and I enjoyed casting that one for you guys. It's always exciting. And I got plenty more available to me with this defense thing. I hope they're going to be coming out with more tournaments that I can buy and download. and cast for you guys. Oh, I missed this Heaven's Halberdier up on Always Want to Fly. So hope you guys enjoyed watching. I'm Love is Dead, and I will see you soon.